Okay, so in the chapter review here for section 4.2, this number 3 you're asking about, it says Paolo is making a patio with paving stones. He needs to know how many square meters of paving stones to buy. Calculate the area of his patio. So this is an overview of his patio. And it's a bit of an odd shape, okay? Kind of looks like, what does that look like?
Triangle and a
Yeah, it almost looks like Alberta, but the other way around. Face the other way around, maybe? Or is it Manitoba? Maybe that looks like Manitoba. Anyways, reminds me of a province. Anyways, regardless of that, so you can split this up in a few different ways. Now, how do we want to do this? We know how to find the areas of what? Triangles and squares and rectangles. Anything else? Trapezoids, maybe? Okay. Well, let's zoom in here. And I think it's Manitoba, isn't it? Isn't that Manitoba? Now I really want to know. I think that's Manitoba. All right.
Just look it up.
Let me look up real quick here. Okay. They just won the Grey Cup, which I'm not really happy about. But anyways, province map. Okay.
Yeah, Manitoba.
Kind of, but the other way.
Yeah.
Like,
Kind of just facing the other way. That's pretty close. It's facing the other way.
Okay.
Now Alberta, let's see. Alberta is kind of like, that's almost like an upside down Alberta. Oh, I'm still, okay, I don't want a Manitoba now. Alberta. It's almost like I think it's like an upside down of Alberta. I don't know. Nah, close. It's almost like a mixture of the two. Anyways, we all know which is the best province in Canada. Saskatchewan. Hard to spell, but easy to draw. Ooh, look at that's a bad map right there.
whoa.
Hard to spell, easy to draw, right there. Okay. Yes, it's kind of like a trapezoid. Yeah, right there. So it kind of, I mean, it sort of like looks like it bends in a little bit there, like on the side, like kind of. Which, I don't know. Manitoba's stealing some of our area. Okay, anyways, the video is recording. We gotta get going. All right. Okay, so we're zoomed in. Now, what we can do, we maybe can do, is separate it like this. Go straight across, so that makes a rectangle there. And then we could do something else like, perhaps, continue this along. But we don't know how to find the area, or do we? No, we have to find this height.
Yeah.
So we could just split this up into two little triangles like that. So we could have 1, 2, 3, and 4 spots maybe.
I did that, except I didn't have a square. I just had a full rectangle.
Do you know what? Totally, you could just have a rectangle and 2 triangles. Yeah, that would actually make things a little bit easier if we didn't have this 4th one then. That's totally fine. Okay. Did you get the right answer on that one?
No, I got 1.5 off.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Does this make sense so far? Okay. All right, so what is this rectangle? This is 8 by what? 19. Okay. 8. So number 3, area of number 3 is 8 times 19. That's going to be whatever that is, meters squared, right? So let's see. 8 times 20 is 160, so it's 152?
Yeah.
152. 152 meters squared for number 3. Okay. Now, triangle 1. What do I need to know about triangle 1? I just, oh man. We know that this is 205. So I could figure out what this little angle is, I think. Right? Did you know that? We know what that little angle is. So how's that going to help us though? Because we need to find what? We need to find, well, I guess we could find this length, right? This length right here is going to be 19, which is this whole length, minus 6.5. Okay. Okay.
I know how to figure out that angle.
So if we, okay, so let's see this. If we have, let me redraw this angle number 2, or triangle number 2. A right triangle. If we know this is 8.3 and I can figure this angle out, Because it's a right triangle, I can find this side, I can find this side, whatever I want, because of the trig functions, right?
Just subtracted 180 from 205.
Yes, so this angle, right, is 205 minus 180, because this would be the straight line is 180, straight angle. And so 205 minus 180 would be 25? 25 degrees, okay. So, you know what, if we found the height here, and we know this base, and we know the height, we could find the area of this as one triangle. We don't actually have to split it up into two, do we? So we could do that. So let's find the height here. This is a right triangle. So this is the opposite side, and this is the what? Hypotenuse.
We're going to use sine.
Okay, so we're going to use sine. Very good. So sine of 25 degrees equals the opposite side over 8.3. So that opposite side is actually 8.3 times sine 25. Okay, so let's just see. Am I in degrees? Yes, I am. 8.3 times sine 25 is 3.51 or 3.5? So this opposite side is 3.5. Awesome. So this is the height, and it's 3.5 meters. So now I can find the area of this black triangle. The area of the black triangle here is going to be 1/2 base times height, which is 1/2. The base we said is 19 minus 6.5. 19 minus 6.5 is the base of this triangle, here to here. And then the height is 3.5. So 19 minus 6.5, what's that, 12.5?
Yeah.
So 0.5 times 12.5 times 3.5 is 21.875? Or 21.9 is good. So, what do we have? We have 152 plus 21.9 meters squared, then that should be our answer. So it's going to be 173.9. Did anyone get that right? And is that the correct answer? Can you confirm that? Anybody else get that right? Yeah? Does that look good? Okay. So, you know what? As we were going through, we kind of thought, hey, there's going to be 4 areas we have to calculate. But then we realized, hey, there actually is only 3. And then we realized further that if we find this height, we could treat this as one big giant triangle. And there's really only 2 areas. The area of the rectangle and the area of the triangle. Add them up. There's your final answer. Okay, so that's question number 3 on the 4.2. It's on the chapter test or this chapter review that you're looking at.